Alrighty then. Ah, crap, I gotta deafen myself. Okay, I think we should be up and running, ladies. So the first thing I normally let us do is just do a mic check, make sure you guys are loud enough because my mic settings are perfect, so everyone's mic's different. So just babble on about anything, I guess.
Babble, babble. Can everybody hear us?
Hello. Hello, hello. Check. 1, 2, 3.
Double check the command, Bella. It's guests, not guest. There we go.
Not 1, 2, 3.
Not 1, 2.
But also, chat, let us know if the mic settings for Lauren and Britt are good, and then we can just get this ball rolling.
Hi, Wolfie.
Hey, Wolfie.
Oh, and B. Let's go.
Hello.
All right, we got good.
Hearts on us. Look at that.
All right, so yeah, just let me know if the mics. Just let me know if I need to adjust mic settings at all, everybody, and we'll just, like I said, we'll just get this ball rolling.
Oh, thank
Bella
you.
says she likes-
They're Astros.
Go ahead.
We're just talking to your chat.
Oh yeah, just talk about your headphones. Bella likes them.
I know.
They're Astros.
They're the custom
Yeah.
ones, though. I don't remember what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use Raycons. All right, they sound good to you. All right, so everybody sounds good. All right, let me just get this out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the fellow PokeNERDS of the world, welcome to the PokeNERDS Incorporated podcast, a Pokemon exclusive podcast just for us PokeNERDs to sit down, relax, and get to know other fellow Pokemon content creators in the Pokemon community. I'm your host, the Top Goon Spence of the Poke Network. And today we have a couple of history setters here today, my goons and fellow nerds. So this is the second time I am interviewing a a lady content creator, but I have 2 guests. We got 2 guests this time around, everybody. And I was so fortunate enough that these 2 are real life BFFs. And not only are they PokeNERDS, they are rogue energy partners, they are bubbly, they are fun-loving, they are whatever cutesy, cool, and fantastic duo names you can come up with these 2, that's them. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from left to right, your left, Lauren, aka Fatal Vixen, and Britt, aka Oh Snap, it's Britt.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, so all right, I already told you gals this, but I want to extend the olive branch and thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to come by and hang out and allow me to interview you guys regarding all things Pokemon.
Thank you
Thanks
for having us.
us.
I'm glad to have you. And also, before I start, I want to. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about this right now, but I want to extend my condolences again and my, all my prayers for Britt and her family. She recently lost her grandmother, so if you guys could just spread some love in the chat for Oh Snap, definitely be much appreciated, everybody. So
Thank you.
again, I hope your family's doing okay, and I hope they're healing properly.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, absolutely no problem. All right, so the first thing. All right, so guys, I would have liked to have said earlier that. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is that even though we got 2 guests, I still want to keep the time limit to about 2 hours, especially because these 2 got dinner plans. So we'll try to keep this at 2 hours. So just pointing that out to you guys. All right, so the first thing I'd like the guests this time around to do is I'd like you to give just a brief introduction to yourselves, what types of content do you produce, and just various other things. So let's start with Britt. So Britt, just give yourself a quick introduction, just stuff you do, etc., etc.
Okay, so I mainly stream Pokemon over on Twitch, sometimes some other Nintendo titles, but mostly shiny hunting. And that's pretty much all I do over here on Twitch. I can't get enough of this new game, Scarlet and Violet. So I'm trying to finish the living decks. So that's what the current grind is right now. But yeah, I started streaming 3 years ago. Started off with Call of Duty. Realized very quickly that Pokemon was a better fit for me since I have been playing since I was 10. And I never looked back.
Okay. Lauren, what about you?
Honestly, I started streaming because of this one. She started streaming a month before I did, and her boyfriend Martin came into work and was like, Britt's doing this cool thing. And I harassed her about it. So if it wasn't for this beautiful human, I wouldn't be here. I think I jumped into Pokemon right away with Britt. I think that's where I dove in.
Mhm.
I also do variety streams. So I do like RuneScape, Call of Duty, Fortnite, not so much on the Call of Duty because it's too toxic. And now we've done 3 years of the shenanigans with hopefully lots more to go.
I'm actually coming up with my 3 years in a couple of months. So I started.
Crazy.
Yeah, I started in June 2020, like literally the day the Isle of Armor DLC was released.
Oh, I love Isle of Armor.
Yeah, I jumped in with Sword and Shield right before the collabs I think all came out.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of my channel is based on Sword and Shield, so I pay homage to that. But for those of you that are Brit and Fatal viewers who don't know who I am, my name is Spence. This is the Poké Network. I mainly stream Pokemon content, shiny hunting, challenge runs, Nuzlocke races, playthroughs, podcasts, of course. I don't stream Pokemon Go content because I'm not really a supporter of the brand itself. And like I said, I started streaming in June 2020. And I mean, I very rarely go outside the box with Pokemon. I once did Spooky Times back in October of last year. I actually played like a Dino Charge GameCube game a few months back, so that was really fun. But I actually got like a redemption going on right now that if my community raises about 450,000 goon claws, as I call them, I'll do 1 full week no Pokemon content. And just like that, it is halfway done.
They said, watch me.
Yeah, I have to constantly remind them because it's like, okay, we gotta constantly remind this guy. We gotta constantly remind everybody that it's actually here. All right.
No Pokemon challenge. I could never.
Right?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough for me. Like, I actually promised these guys a Smash Bros stream when I did my charity event for Stack Up, kind of like Lauren did. But I said I would play Smash Bros with them.
Ooh, I need to get that
Smash
game.
Bros is good.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah, I need to get mine as well. All right, so next topic I like to bring up is I like to ask the guests, the origin of their channel name. So we started with Britt first. So Lauren, where did Fatal Vixen come from?
A random name generator.
I love
What?
this story. I love when she tells this to people every time.
A random name generator?
Yep.
I couldn't figure out what I wanted a Twitch username to be. And so I like put in a generator just like different facts and like girl, like whatever, gamer, yada yada. And it came up with not Fatal Vixen exactly, but it came up with like Fatal in one title, Vixen in another title, and a whole bunch of stuff. And I don't know why, but Fatal and Vixen were just stuck. And here we are.
I gotta say, I think the Fatal Vixen name really suits you, I will say.
I agree.
It does seem to do pretty well.
I agree.
All right. Obviously, Britt is, Britt comes from your name, but where did the oh snap it's come from?
Okay, this is gonna be a long story, so buckle up, Buttercups.
Before I do that, let me grab something.
My original Twitch name was not Oh Snap It's Britt. My original Twitch name was, and a lot of people probably know this about me already. Did you say wait a minute?
Actually, I don't.
That was really quick.
That was a very
that
quick
was impressive.
grab.
Yeah, I got it. My kitchen's right over there. I got a small apartment. But yeah, you and I got something in common. We both changed names. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, but you didn't get banned over it, did you?
Okay, what?
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna backtrack. So we told you the end of the story. Let's go back to the beginning.
Okay, so my original Twitch username was It's Brittany Bitch, but it was B1TCH, so it wasn't the actual word. That was my original username I used when I was streaming Call of Duty. And then I made the shift over to Pokemon, and shortly after I made the shift over to Pokemon, Twitch banned me because of the username. And, it was about 4 months that I couldn't get back onto my account. They had me banned. So,
wow.
It was an indefinite ban, too. Luckily, after 4 months, after harassing them on Twitter, sending them emails, and everything I could possibly do, they finally restored my account, and I had to change my name. So, I wanted to keep Britt in the name, and ever since I was in high school, my go-to phrase when instead of like swearing was "oh snap." So I just put it together. And that's that.
Okay, this one takes the cake now, because before I said Squid had the most interesting username backstory, but this one takes the cake. You're the new queen.
Yep. Got banned over it.
Wow.
4 months, couldn't stream, couldn't be with my friends, nothing. It was horrible.
We had a secret account.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Well, my reasons for changing my name were not that, and more so that people kept mispronouncing my name. But everyone knows that I'm the Poké Network, but everyone may not know that I used to be known as the S Poké Network. I believe I met you two when I was still S.
Yes.
But anyway, where that came from was when I wanted to become a Pokemon content creator, I knew I wanted Poké to be in my username, so I just put Poké in there. I didn't know what else, so I was really good at networking with people in college. So I wanted maybe Poké Network. This kind of stuck, Poké Network. So I typed into Twitch, and it was taken by some random ass bot account that didn't even have any activity on it. So I was like, well, back to the drawing board. I didn't think of the at first because I think it would be too generic, but I put my S is just my first initial, so I just put S in front of there. I was like, S Poké Network. Maybe that'll help me stand out. Turns out it didn't, because I don't like using underscores, and Twitch doesn't let you use hyphens. So yeah, you can imagine how many years that I use the name, people mispronounce the name.
Oh, the Spoke Network.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I never even put that together.
I didn't either.
Always said S Pokey because I know Pokey is Pokemon. I know that's the theme.
Yeah, I know. Yep. I know. But there are even some Pokemon people that mispronounce the name. One person famously keeps mispronouncing my name was the Raven Arm. He's like a cosplay streamer or whatnot, but he's a really cool cat.
I love him.
Yes, finally. He actually graded my Neo cosplay a 10 out of 10.
He's great. I rate him a 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, he's always a 10 out of 10. He's a great cosplayer. But anyway, all right. So after about two years of mispronounced names, I rebranded to the, and it's it's been a really good change. Everyone doesn't mispronounce my name. I feel like it's more professional, and it's just I mean, after all, I may have to remake my custom sign back here, but other than that, everything just stuck.
Oh god. Not our mods making fun of us.
Right, not our mods attacking us in a different channel.
I'm just surprised my mods aren't doing everything they can to bully me every time we do a podcast, so I'm gonna consider myself lucky.
Are they really your mods if they don't bully you?
Yes.
Nah, not really.
Oh, you just wait? Yes, Genesis, get 'em.
Yeah, they wait until...
I'm scheming.
Yeah, Jared's waiting to redeem a new challenge run for me, because I normally have channel redemptions called Choose My Next Challenge Run and Choose My Next Shiny Hunt, but they're disabled for the podcast. But just a reminder, everybody, that alerts and other channel redemptions are disabled for podcasts. Only redemptions are hydrate and ask us a question.
You called me purple handed.
Huh? Oh, copy purple handed. Oh yeah. My brother got caught purple-handed once. Funny as hell. All right. So now we're all right. So off of the. I also want to say that the main reason I got into streaming was. Oh wait, we gotta hydrate.
Okay.
Are these channel points for all three of us?
Yeah, you two are drinking Rogue. I'm drinking water and a protein shake.
Close enough.
Actually, I'm drinking protein shake with cinnamon. Tastes a lot better.
Hi, Mitsuri.
Hi, Mitsuri.
Mitsuri, am I not sitting here?
All right. I wanted to also say that the main reason I got into streaming was because of M&J TV, the PokeTuber.
I don't know what that. I've never heard of them.
Me neither.
Ah, man. He's got like 2 million subs.
Oh, well, I'm not one of them, apparently.
Check. There's a heart right in front of my face. Check him out. He's really cool. Check him out. He's really cool.
Okay.
But
we'll do.
All right. Well, all right. Now on to the Pokemon topics. Now I want to know your gals' favorite Pokemon and why. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out where we. All right. So Britt went with the origin. So Lauren, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Favorite Pokemon is Sylveon.
Any main reason why, or is she just really cute?
I don't know. I just saw her and fell in love with her, and now she's my faves. She's number one. She's a good girl.
The best good girl.
She's the bestest girl.
I gotta say that if Umbreon didn't exist, probably Sylveon might be my favorite evolution. So
I do love Umbreon as a shiny. That is a top tier. But Sylveon, Britt and I actually have matching tattoos for Pokemon.
I gotta get
Sylveon. I have Espeon.
Oh, nice. I gotta get a Pokemon tattoo. I'm thinking of a cover up on my first tattoo being Pokemon.
Oh boy.
All right, so Britt, what's yours?
Mine's Lucario. I guess probably because I really was into Egyptian gods and goddesses and stuff like that, and it's based loosely off Anubis, right? So I don't know. I just really, really like the design, and ever since it came out in Gen 4, I've just always, always, always loved it. It's my favorite.
Yeah, yeah, Lucario is one of my favorites for a long time, basically because of Lucario and the Mystery Mew. But everyone should know by now that my favorite is my good boy Demon, aka Obstagoon. Oh,
his shiny
All right,
is
no.
top tier though.
Oh yeah, Shiny's definitely top tier.
Yeah.
It's definitely top tier. But Obstagoon's my favorite because I am a huge. I like dark types. Obstagoon is based off of Gene Simmons from Kiss, and he's a rock and roll artist. I like rock and roll, not necessarily Kiss though, but I like rock and roll in general. Plus, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He is a menacing monster.
Agreed.
I knew the second that I saw this thing, it jumped into my top 10, and it did. And once I finally got to start using it in Sword and Shield, it is a fucking abomination. You put this thing with a gut set with a flame orb, you're done. Facade, flame orb, yeah, you're in for a ride. But yeah, and I also got like 10 of them shiny from between in Sword and Shield.
My dog wants to
Doggy.
join the podcast. Yeah.
Hey, don't worry. My cats join the podcast all the time, so don't worry about the pets. But yeah, the main reason to jump, like, Darkrai was my favorite for the longest time, but when I knew I was gonna start streaming, I knew I needed a Pokemon mascot, so I knew Patters was using Darkrai for a while as his mascot. So I decided to go with Obstagoon, and then it jumped to my favorite spot. That's how that came about.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess Britt kind of answered this question a second ago, but I want to know y'all's favorite shiny Pokemon. So have at it.
Kyogre.
For fuck's sake,
Oh.
honestly.
Oh, I thought.
Just because Lucario is my favorite Pokemon, it's not my favorite shiny. Kyogre is my all-time favorite shiny.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's beautiful, big, pink killer whale. So.
Big, beautiful, pink killer whale.
Yes.
Where did you first find one? As a shiny. What game?
Dynamax Adventures.
Oh my god! Don't even. We're gonna be here for 4 hours.
Dynamax Adventures. I hunted Kyogre in Dynamax Adventures on and off for what 2 years, right? The DLC
Since it dropped.
Since the DLC dropped for Dynamax Adventures, and I got it right before Scarlet and Violet. And I almost fell out of my chair. I stopped breathing. I was drooling. Everything. I lost human function.
I'll have to go back and watch that one. Go ahead.
Exclamation point Kyogre.
I will go into your chat and I will find that clip. But if it makes you feel any better, I've been hunting Darkrai for the past year and I'm almost at 10k resets.
Oh.
In BDSP?
Yep.
That's gross.
Yeah, there's only one Poké streamer that has gotten that higher up, and it's Skitty J, and I'm slowly creeping up on him.
I love Skitty.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, I hope you get it soon.
Yeah, me too. I'm hoping so as well. All right, Lauren, your favorite. What's your favorite shiny?
Psyduck.
Yeah, I kind of actually got the answer to this earlier because I was lurking in y'all's streams, and one of your chat members asked what your favorite shiny was, and you were talking about like Sylveon, Psyduck, and stuff like that.
Yeah, Psyduck is definitely top one, but I think Trevenant is slowly making his way.
Trevenant is so good.
Oh, I love Trevenant. I love Trevenant.
I got that today on stream.
And every time I see it, it just reminds me of how much I fall in love with it every freaking time. This red little
need to have one.
like arm. I gotta get one.
Yeah.
I was about to say something. Do you know who Red Survival is, Lauren? Brett?
Yes, I do know Res Revival. Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever seen the Blue Ducky dance?
No.
Red like invented the Blue Ducky dance. He found a duck. He found a blue shiny Psyduck in Legends, and he started like making his character like duck and go up like a dance, and he started circling around the duck.
I'm obsessed.
Oh my god, he doesn't stream anymore though.
Fun fact: could not find a blue duck in
PLA.
In PLA.
Yep.
I couldn't even tell you how long it took me to finally get one blue duck. How many outbreaks I did? How many times months.
It was at the point where I was afraid to tell her each time I got one.
And anytime anyone else got one, they rubbed it in my face that they had like an army of them, and I couldn't even get one.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of John and Cloth when Scarlet and Violet got brought about.
Yeah, I was devastated. But I have gotten 3 in Scarlet and Violet, one of which I was hunting for, 2 of which just appeared out of nowhere.
I see. All right, well, my favorite shiny I recently got, and I almost died because of it. Or, quote-unquote, died.
Same, I understand.
My favorite colors are black, red, gray, and green. Oh, there's the Kyogre clip. I'll have to go check that out.
Oh, I did see CG asked if he could drop it in here. CG, I didn't know what you were talking about. I get it now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for posting it in there, Bella. But anyway, my favorite colors are black. Yeah, I'll check that out later. My favorite colors are black, reds, greens. I mean, blacks, reds, blues, and grays. Did I say gray twice? Reds. Anyway, it's Shiny Greninja.
Shiny Greninja. That's a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah, well, before then it was Rayquaza, because who can't say that the Black Dragon is awesome as fuck. But then Greninja came about because Greninja's actually my second favorite Pokemon of all time, but it's my favorite shiny. And if you go into the chat, exclamation point Froakie, you'll see me choke on water finding the shiny frog.
Choking
awesome
on
emotes
water.
everyone's
well,
dropping.
I choked on my own saliva, so I guess that's similar.
Not even choked on it, she drooled.
I took a sip out of this cup, and before I got the chance to swallow the drink, I literally choked on seeing it because I didn't want to have one of those cheesy reactions where I would just like, and so I decided to just sit there and like choke. I don't know.
Okay. Fair.
Choking.
But yeah, I never went for it in X and Y because I didn't start. What's so funny?
She keeps making innuendos. You probably don't get it, but I do, just because I just know her so well.
I'm not really hearing the innuendos, but if I heard something, I'd probably hear it. If I heard her say what she was saying, I'd probably understand full-heartedly. But yeah, the pale frog nearly kills the streamer. That's what happened.
Big pink whale tried to kill me. I get it.
Yeah. I didn't hunt for Greninja in X and Y because I didn't start shiny hunting until Sun and Moon, so I didn't have the chance. All right. So, let's see. Lauren. All right, Lauren, what is your favorite Pokemon type, and why is it that?
That's a loaded question.
I'm not gonna be able to answer this question.
I know. I don't even know if I could properly answer it. I think Ghost tends to be a favorite, and I don't even know why. I just find that I tend to go for a lot of Ghost types when I have nothing else to do.
Well, you are wearing a purple headset, so it matches the color scheme.
This is very true. Yeah, it tends to be definitely Ghost for sure. No rhyme or reason. No reason.
I mean, there are a shit ton of Ghost types out there that everyone loves. I mean, Chandelure, Gengar, Lunala. Darkrai, dark type.
Oh.
Is he dark Ghost or just...
It's not Ghost Dark? Oh, my bad.
No, that's Sableye and Spiritomb.
We don't need Sableye.
Sableye.
All right, Britt, what's yours?
I'm probably just gonna have to go with fire because I typically always pick the fire type starter ever since Gen 1, so I'm gonna probably just have to go with fire. That's probably why.
I mean, basic reasons, but hell, it's an answer. Sableye your buddy, though.
Wolfie, shut up! No.
Do you not like Do you not like Sableye?
No, I don't. The thing trolled me so hard when I was looking for Umbreon and Scarlet Violet. I literally ended up with like 20 of them. I'm not kidding.
Yikes.
Before I found Umbreon, yeah.
Oh, you hate spiders too.
Shiny Charizard.
And and Ice Cube, yeah. My mods and my viewers just throwing it out there. Love that.
Well, my mods and viewers threw Darkrai in my face, and I've been dealing with it for the past year. Yeah, everything's changed since I started talking about Darkrai. My hair, my look, my background, everything. Yeah, and my name. But me, as it comes to no surprise, my favorite is the Dark type, because my favorite Pokemon is the Dark type. My top 5 favorite Pokemon are Dark types. Obstagoon, Greninja, Darkrai, Hydreigon, Umbreon.
Good choices.
I've always felt I've always felt at home with dark type Pokemon. Like they just really, I really had an emotional connection to them because I've had a troubled past, and they're always like troubled Pokemon because they're mostly defined as the evil Pokemon in Japan. But I find good in them. And besides, like you can't. And besides, lately dark type Pokemon have really been making a splash in the like the Oko, like Power Trip Crocodile, Anger Point Power Trip Crocodile is making a splash in the Oko scene when it comes to Terra raids.
Yeah, true. Sorry.
Yeah, I used that for the Typhlosion that came out recently.
Oh,
Typhlosion.
But yeah, I actually plan to get a half sleeve with Obstagoon, possibly Linoon and Zigzagoon, Galarian form, on my arm here for my first for a cover of my first. Yeah, I need I tried to do like tattoo symmetry where I got like a tattoo on like if I got a tattoo here, I have a tattoo there, here, there, etc. Like I got 2 tattoos in my arms right here.
Symmetry. That's
not anything I've done.
no. I'm not really trying to think of like symmetry. No, not here.
No, I'm a fucking disaster.
The only symmetry we have is not even our matching tattoos because they're the opposite sides of our legs.
Yeah, I mean,
legs. And the same. Yours on
yeah,
the
like
outside, same spots.
Yes, yours
opposite legs.
No, yours on the inside. Mine's on the outside. Mine's right here.
Right. So it's just.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, so now I want to get into some more nitty gritty details. Oh my God,
Hi,
the Raven armed. We were just talking about you.
We were just talking about you. That's funny.
Yeah, we were just talking about you, Raven. We were talking about how you graded my Neo cosplay a 10 out of 10, and we were just talking about how we, me and Lauren just like love your content, man. Guys, go follow the Raven armed.
Please do.
Okay, just did.
Good.
But yeah,
Raven,
we're doing.
What do you mean you didn't do it before?
Wait, what?
How dare?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, we're actually doing a Pokemon podcast right now. I'm interviewing Lauren and Britt regarding various Pokemon topics. So if you're a Poke nerd, you'll love this, Raven.
I mean, you'll love us anyway, so.
I mean, who can't love you too? Remember, guys,
cool.
if you're not following Lauren, aka Fatal Vixen, and Britt, Snap It's Britt, follow them right there. !point guests in the chat. Lately people have been saying I'm pulling off like a John Wick vibe when it comes to my long hair and the suit.
Yes.
Blue version Indigo League were my after
Oh my God, Indigo League was my after school jam too. Oh,
nice.
For the days.
Nice.
I'm sorry when it was similar.
But speaking of games, what are y'all's favorite Pokemon games? This can also include the spin-off games in the main series.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yes.
Without a doubt in my mind. I can rattle that off right away.
Sword and Shield, just because I only picked back from Sword and Shield forward, and it definitely is better than all the other ones that have come out thus far.
All right. Sidebar, I love Pokemon Snap. I didn't play the new Snap or the old Snap. I need to play the new Snap.
Oh, no, you gotta play the old one. Well, no, probably not, because it's nostalgic for people like me who grew up playing it, so probably better to play the new one if you didn't have the nostalgia from the old one.
I'm just waiting for a remake of XD Gale of Darkness. I love that game.
Oh my God, yes. Same. And Coliseum. Either one. Both. Thank you.
Yeah, I actually played
CG and I.
Yeah, I played Gale of Darkness for the first time last year, and it was a fun thing. Like the one thing that got to me was the Electro with its eyes like popping out of its skull. That one made me die laughing.
Yep.
All right, but anyway, when it comes to me, I like to divide it between 3 different categories: storyline, dex, and overall game, because I can't really pinpoint one specific game. So storyline-wise, Black 2, White 2, best written storyline of any Pokemon game. The Black and White games, they're close to them, but not as close, because I love Hugh. He's the best rival out there. Dex-wise, I really love the Platinum games, because they have a whole slew of Dark-type Pokemon that I love. They introduced Darkrai, and the legendary quartet of Dialga, Poké, Giratina, Arceus is just freaking phenomenal. They have not topped another legendary trio / quartet since. And my overall game, as Britt said, Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Yes. Best games.
I mean, heck, back then, the Pokewalker was the best innovation they ever made.
Pokemon Stadium 2. I still have my Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2 and my N64.
Nice. I wish I kept some of my old tech. I really wish I was able to
I
keep
do.
some of my old tech, but we moved constantly, so stuff got lost.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that is a bummer. But now we're gonna move on from love to hate. So,
So quick.
Lauren, what is your least favorite Pokemon and why?
We were just talking about this too.
My least favorite Pokemon is the whole, as a whole, Mime Line. All of them. The whole thing. Not just one or two, all, what, 4, 3? All of them.
4.
Yeah, all of them.
Wait, which ones?
The Mime Line.
Mr. Mime, Mr. Rhyme.
Oh, the Mime line.
Mime
Oh, yeah.
Jr.
Mime Jr.
Oh, yeah,
all of them. She hates all of them.
All of them.
So that would be, Mime Jr., Mr. Mime, Galarian Mr. Mime, and Mr. Rhyme.
Yep.
All of them.
She hates them all.
All of them.
What's so terrible about them? You can't
They're
find
fucking
Mime Jr.
disgusting.
cute?
No, they're disgusting. They're in the clown family. They're annoying. They troll. They don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. They're dumb. I can't. I hate them.
It's
Like
such a
in
burning
PLA,
hate.
in PLA when you had to do the mime quest, and then the mime is at the front door every time you reset.
Front door.
Oh, my,
Not the front
so
door.
mad. Can't.
Mr.
Hate
Mime
them.
got your name cheat, you know.
Oh.
Hate.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Jesus Christ.
They are so creepy. Yes, Mala. Yes.
Okay. Britt,
I'm
what do you
gonna be
say?
less aggressive.
I'm passionate about what
oh,
I'm
trust me,
little bit
when we
less
get to mine,
aggressive.
when we get to mine, you're gonna get really aggressive. But anyway,
My least favorite Pokemon is Ice Cube. Everybody knows this. I
I
don't
actually
like
don't.
it. Well, you know now, but everybody in chat is gonna tell you once you
Alright.
know. I
Yeah,
hate Ice
see-
Cube. I just think it's the weirdest design. It's like unsettling to me. The freaking weird blockhead. But then when it changes to the regular head with like the one little piece of hair sticking up, that's even more unsettling. I just don't like it at all.
It's really the one hair.
Yeah, it's just creepy. I don't like it. And
And this
this
is
sucks.
news to me.
CG lies.
We love penguins. We don't love ice cubes.
Ice Cube does not count as a penguin. Ice Cube is the stuff of nightmares.
yeah. What do you think my least favorite is? What do you think it is?
There's
we
1,000
have a Jen?
Pokemon in this game, in this
Just-
franchise.
Just take one guess. Just one guess, and I'll give you the
Bulbasaur.
answer. Bulbasaur.
You were not gonna say Bulbasaur, were you? Oh, okay. Are you? Is it Pikachu?
Unaggressive.
Oh, you think you're aggressive? Just wait. My least favorite is actually a dark type, and it's the
Okay.
stupid ass fucking punt to the sun piece of shit cat, Alolan Persian.
Oh,
Why? Because it has a fat face? Like,
No, that's not just it.
you do.
The design is fucking
thing.
horrendous. It looked like it fucking
It's a
swallowed
cat!
water. Even though it's a kitty, just let me explain. Even though it looks like it fucking swallowed a watermelon whole and it just stuck there for the remainder of its miserable life. The blue gem is goddamn
Okay.
off-putting. The fur should have been even more darker. The tail is regular Persian tail. It's disgusting. The attitude and smirk it got in the anime was fucking horrendous. Let's see. I am a huge fan of dark types. So the closest thing we got to a dark type gym leader in the games before Piers and Marnie were introduced was Nanu. And lo and behold, his ace is that stupid fucking cat.
I was bad about mine.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
you think you were bad? Keep listening.
He
his
took too much
ace had to be that-
prednisone.
His ace had to be that stupid piece of shit punt to the sun cat. If he had
Not
just
the
used
prednisone.
Wait, what did she say?
I said he took too much prednisone, but if you're not in the medical field, people might not get it. But
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Okay.
I am just fueled with anger for this cat.
clearly, but it looks like he's on prednisone. Feel bad for it. It's
He's
probably got a
sick.
medical condition.
He's got an issue.
Allow me to keep explaining. So, if Nanu just used Alolan Muck, it would have been a hell of a lot better. But no, it just had to
Alolan
be
Muck.
that goddamn cat. And then, what? And plus, they gave it a great ability with Fur Coat, boosting its defenses. Why give such a decent ability to such a useless mon? I don't fucking get it.
Useless. Wow. Okay.
Oh. Tell us how you really feel.
And on top of that, my mod Strix, who is not here at the moment, he made me shiny hunt that motherfucker.
Okay, well, I shiny hunted Ice Cube not only in Sword and Shield, but in Scarlet and Violet, and ended up with 8 of them. So.
Yeah, well, I showed him because he paid 100,000 channel points to ruin my life for 4 hours, and I got it at 192. And the second I got it, I traded it to him because I didn't want that toxicity running through my game.
Toxicity.
Wow.
So yeah, you think so, like, hatred-wise, you guys can't match me. I'm sorry, you can't.
That's fine.
No, that's fine.
That's
You
fine.
win.
I don't have
I was saying that you think you're crude, Lauren. You got nothing on me.
Clearly.
Moving on.
Yes, moving on. All right, what about the least favorite shiny y'all got? Which one's shiny? The one you can't stand.
Least favorite shiny. I think the stupid mouse hold and like tandem mouse.
I think any shiny that you can't tell.
I did CG. Yeah, I made a whole YouTube video on the worst shinies, but mouse hold it was #1, and tandem mouse.
Yeah, I mean most people come on the show say that their least favorite is the one that's least noticeable, but like what's one that's least noticeable that you just like is like no.
Well, I'm sick of seeing shiny Mimikyu. I have too many of them.
I
like
shiny
Mimikyu, but I'm so sick and tired of it.
To you, be nice.
There's so many of them. I just
Be
want
nice.
something else to be shiny.
Well, then don't go near him, but be nice.
She loves Mimikyu.
I love Mimikyu. The spiders are good shinies, though. They're not bad shinies.
Yeah, the
They're
spiders
good.
aren't bad shinies, yeah.
Araquanid is a really good shiny.
She's
Buddy.
talking about the ones in Scarlet and Violet.
Spooters.
The spooters, yeah.
Gotcha. I hate Spidops as shiny, but I love Tarantulas.
Love Spidops is shiny.
And
It's pink.
Looks like a Valentine's spider.
I just think it should have just kept that deeper red. That's just my opinion, because after all, I do like red.
I like pink.
Come here, buddy.
I love
All right, what about? Whoa, jeez. Oh, come here, buddy. You okay? You okay, buddy?
My ears, like what?
All right, Lauren, what about you?
I don't know. I just don't like the ones I can't tell because I'm a bougie asshole. So one that had given me a hard time would be like Slowpoke. Because such a casually different shade of pink.
Not even that casually, just like pretty similar.
Yeah. So I love this, like pink shiny is pink shiny, but the fact that you can't even like see if you blink incorrectly. So
Yeah,
that gave me a little bit of a run for my money.
Yeah, I'm more than positive that I passed up a shiny Slowpoke in Scarlet and Violet. I just never saw it.
100 times, really. And the water Pokemon just drive me crazy to look for their shinies, because goddamn.
Veluza? No. I'm never doing that again.
Veluza will make itself known to you. It doesn't care.
Yeah, I'm just never doing that again. That one sucks. I mean, the shiny's good, but the hunt sucks.
It was okay. I got that one pretty quick, so that one didn't bother me. And I got a second one that attacked me.
Yeah, me too. Well, not attacked me, but it didn't take me long. My least favorite actually used to be Regice, but Scarlet and Violet introduced a new one. Charcadet, Armarouge, and Cerulege. I hate them with a passion.
Yeah, the eyeballs change.
Yeah, they're not good shinies at all.
Yeah, they severely dropped the ball. My community keeps on saying that if they had just like made Charcadet charcoal gray and then swapped the color schemes of Armarouge and Cerulege, they would have been amazing shinies. But nope, they just decided to just change their eye color. It's like me taking off my sunglasses and saying, "Hi, I'm shiny."
It could be. That could be your shiny version.
Yeah, pretty much. Normally people got paid to remove these things.
I think I have a channel Point Redemption to put them on.
Yeah. People think that I can't see anything, but I actually have, like, my eyes have adjusted so much to these things that literally there's almost like no change. My baby. All right. What about the Pokemon type that you can't stand?
Normal
Normal types.
What's the point? There's no point. It's not super effective against literally anything. There's no point. And it can't even have stab because there's no point. It's not there's nothing that it's super effective against. So there's no stab. It can learn a lot of different types of moves, but there's no stab.
I mean, there is normal stab.
Not really.
Yeah,
What is normal super effective against?
Well, normal's not super effective against anything, but they still get the same type attack bonus.
Right, but it doesn't get stab. Stab is super effective.
Nah, stab is same type attack bonus. Super effective is just super effective.
Then I'm thinking super effective. There's against nothing.
And normal's just boring. Like, do something good with yourself.
Is that both your answers?
Yeah. It's either that or it'd be like electric, just because everything electric likes to try to blow up on itself, so it gets kind of frustrating. But like, yeah, normal I think is just
pointless,
dumb.
I mean, I can agree with you on the normal. I can agree with you on the normal factor because like Obstine's normal typing does hinder it when it comes to its dark typing, given it a 4 times weakness to fighting. But normal type's not my least favorite. It's actually fairy.
Oh no! Don't tell me that, because that's one of my faves.
I'm sorry to say that, but it is. Like, there are just, like, when fairy is a good concept, I will admit that, but there are just some Pokemon that don't need to be fairy types. Like, what about Gramble says, hello, I'm a tiny little fairy?
What would you rather it be? Dark?
To keep its original typing, just let it be a normal type. But they changed it to...
But again, it gave it something a little bit better.
Look, like, I will admit there are only, like, a handful of fairy types I can stand because I've either used them or have respect for them. Grimmsnarl, Gardevoir, Togekiss, Alolan Ninetales, and Mimikyu. Alolan Ninetales and I actually have a great history. Yeah, Alolan Ninetales, one of my longest shiny hunts ever, in terms of, like, resets, was my shiny Alolan Vulpix in Let's Go at 4,041 trades.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted an Alpha Ninetales in PLA so bad. What you doing, buddy?
My Dark King character actually found that.
CG I was just ready to throw hands for my fairy children.
I was just randomly going around the volcano, and I just saw the Alpha Ninetales shiny, and I was like, shiny Alpha Ninetales. We're arguing about types we don't like, J-Man.
I wouldn't really say arguing. I would say debating.
That as well. But, you know, out of context, it could sound like arguing.
Y'all don't want to see me argue.
But yeah. And plus, because I'm a dark type specialist, dark types getting additional weakness kind of like put a little salt in the wound.
It's called balance.
Dark type didn't need to be balanced. The reason dark type was introduced was to nerf the psychic type, along with steel.
Yeah, and fairy was introduced so that we could nerf dragons.
Yeah, but did they have to nerf?
It's an argument now after the grand bullshit.
Did they have to? Did they have to nerf my boys? I don't think so. No, they didn't have to nerf my boys. They didn't have to nerf them. Okay, they didn't have to do that, but they did, and I don't like it.
Okay.
All right. Why don't we talk about our least favorite games? Like, what's the one Pokemon game that was like just left a bad taste in your mouth?
Main series.
Main series or spinoff. It could be either or.
Pokemon Unite. I hate that game.
I can agree on that. It's not my least favorite, but I can agree that it sucks. I'm not really a Battle Royale guy.
Well, I like Battle Royales as in actual BRs, like Fortnite and Call of Duty's BR. That's a BR, but whatever. This is like what's it called? Like an MMO or something? It has a different name. It's not a BR. I forget, but I hate it.
I'll say, yeah,
MOBA. Thank you, Wolfie. Yes, it's an MOBA. That's the type of game it is, and I hate it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a variety gamer, so I don't know most of these definitions.
Well, I'm just learning you, that's all.
Learning you.
I know, and I like to learn. But yeah, I can understand that. Lauren?
The Let's Go line. I'm not a fan of Let's Go.
Like Let's Go either.
Bella was literally just talking about someone saying about Let's Go, and she says, no, I love Let's Go.
No.
No.
It's just it's Pokemon Go, just in a different version.
Yeah, I don't like the catch combo mechanic. I don't like shiny hunting in the game. The game is not that great. In
You
my
wanna tell-
opinion. A lot of people love it.
You want to know how I fucked up shiny hunting big time in the game?
How?
So, for my 500 follower celebration, I was doing a 12-hour stream starting my Let's Go Eevee Shiny Badge quest. And I didn't know that shinies are actually are locked in the game until you enter Viridian Forest. And I never went into Viridian Forest during that entire 12-hour span. So I literally sat here for about 13 hours and nothing was going to happen.
Oh boy.
Okay, we know someone else who did that for the first, 8 hours of his stream when PLA came out.
Yikes. Yeah, that was like one of the dumbest things I've done. Well, Pokemon wise. I've done other dumber things on this stream, but yeah. I mean, I can agree with the Let's Go thing because I never really played Let's Go, but when I got the Switch, I needed to test Pokemon on it and test the controls and whatnot, so I got Let's Go for it. But I didn't dive too much into it. I only got my main playthrough and my SBQ playthrough on it, and that's it. My least favorite, believe it or not, is actually X and Y.
Oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Yveltal, I love Greninja. I love those Pokemon they were introduced. The games were just so underdeveloped. I get that it was supposed to be the first ever, 3D game for the Switch, for the 3DS, but I feel like they just took a basic code and just put it together and popped out with that. It felt like there was no main story behind it. The champion is not even in the game. She was only in there for a few moments, and then at the end. The gym leaders are super freaking easy. Literally, if you just take one physical hitter and one special hitter, you can OHKO Wolfric's entire team, and he's supposed to be the 8th gym leader.
I haven't played it in years when it first came out, so I don't remember. I lost a lot of my games when I moved into my house, so I don't really remember the storyline too much. I'll have to eventually get the games over again and replay the ones that I lost.
I see. But yeah, I just find it stupid that they didn't also give the Elite Four members at least 5 months and a Mega. They just gave them 4, and that's it. Literally, you literally only have to face Mega Evolution just a few times, and it sucks. Because it's supposed to be the main mechanic of the game, yet it's so underused by anyone other than, Lysander, the champion, and something else. What's your favorite catch? We got a question in the chat. I take it that's for all of us. What's your favorite catch? You gotta be more specific. Which game are you referring to, J-Man? But yeah, we'll answer that question when he specifies. But I got nothing against the Pokemon that are in that game. I absolutely don't. Oh, we have 2 questions up top. We got 2 questions now. So, what is your favorite catch of all time, and what is your funniest shiny hunting memory? Ladies?
Favorite catch is probably still going to be Kyogre. That's my favorite catch. Even though it was a guaranteed catch because you got it during Dynamax Adventures, but still. And favorite shiny hunting memory?
I think mine go one and the same.
I'm going to say Absol in...
Lord have mercy, Absol.
I'm going to say Absol in the Crown Tundra. Pretty much because I started that hunt before I got banned on Twitch. I started it in October 22nd when the DLC dropped, the Crown Tundra. Hunted it for a while, didn't get it, got banned on Twitch, was unable to finish the hunt because I didn't want to finish it off stream. Got my account back 4 months later and got the Absol.
Nice. Did a little bit on YouTube.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking count. I did 2 streams.
It counts. We still were there.
Yeah. So I got it when I got back on Twitch. And Absol is one of my favorite Pokemon. So.
Okay. Love that.
I think mine is one and the same. My favorite catch and my favorite memory was when I got my very first shiny Pumpkaboo. When I started shiny hunting, when I got finally through the game enough, and I got it in, I think it was 172 encounters. and it was probably the most excited I've ever been for anything in my life.
Nice.
Puckaboo is the cutest. I actually have it on my channel. It's on like my first
command.
Yeah.
All right. My favorite shiny hunting catch. It's kind of tough to say. Kind of tough to say because I got a few of them. Probably, like actually, I'll go with memory first. My favorite. Wait, what's so funny?
CG.
Laura knows a thing or two about Raikou DAs. What?
She stole Raikou from CG
in like less than 10 DAs, but he stole my Mewtwo DA in like
5.
Less than 5.
Everyone stole Solgaleo from me. That's actually one of my favorite memories because everyone got Solgaleo before I did. It took me almost 150 DAs to do it.
I got Solgaleo my first DA.
You lucky.
I did. I did a random DA.
salty.
I was like, I'm going to bed. Did a random DA. It was Solgaleo. Shiny.
I'm salty. That's salty.
You have no idea. I'm over probably between 220 and 250 DAs for Mewtwo.
Yikes.
Yep.
Let's see. So yeah, probably my favorite shiny catch is it actually wasn't really a catch. It was more so of a trade. So I still gotta say my Alolan Vulpix from the Let's Go trades. I was really psyched to get that, and I honestly didn't know if I was gonna get it or not. So yay.
Salt shaker. yeah, there's a lot of salt involved in Pokemon.
Yeah, a lot of salt and like shiny hunting, definitely about that. So yeah, memory was probably the Solgaleo hunts, because even after people got the Solgaleos, they were still helping me get it.
Well, that's nice of them.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a really good memory there. Oh, we got another one. What's been your longest DA hunt? Mine was Stakataka at 218.
We already answered this.
yeah, you just answered that. Kira, Zygar. What am I trying to say? I'm saying mine. My longest was Kyurem. Actually, no. On stream, it was Kyurem 162, and it was a double shiny with Trevenant.
Ooh.
Yeah, exclamation point Kyurem in the chat if you want to see that one. Let's see. My longest was 8 months for Landorus, and it jumped to my top 10 most hated. Like, I did it for 5 solid months and rage quit for 3. So, yeah. I was pissed off at that stupid genie. The other ones weren't so bad. Landorus? Fuck that thing.
That's how I felt about it in Pogo.
In Pogo. Never had that experience, so I couldn't share the tale. Alright, we also got another one. What's your worst shiny fail?
Have they failed any?
Mine was probably Safari Week last year hunting in BDSP Great Marsh, and I failed a shiny Krogunk full odds because it ran away.
I ran by some. I know I ran by some Sableyes. I don't know if I have too many actual like fails. Oh, what's that one? Snover.
Oh, you killed it.
I killed Snover by hitting the wrong button.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yikes.
Yeah, that'd probably be it.
I don't think I've actually failed a shiny on screen accidentally. Purposely, I've given up a few shinies from DAs to prolong a path. But off screen, I'd have in the past reset over in the Ultra Wormholes Kartana, Heatran, and Stakataka. Yeah.
I hate Stakataka. I hate all the Ultra Beasts. We both do. We both hate all the
J-Man, I ran by Sableye because it spawned as I was running, and I didn't see it as I ran by it. Because the lag in that game.
If you ever played Scarlet and Violet, you know that shinies can spawn and despawn as quickly as they spawn in.
Yeah, the lagging rates are still absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But like one of the people in chat obviously saw it, but I went right by it. Don't worry, I got like 8 more after that, so it was fine.
Freaking Sableye, man.
All right, so now that we got those things out of the way, we got the least out of the way, we got the favorite out of the way, we got guest questions out of the way. I want to know, like, what is y'all's like first experience that involved Pokemon? This can include anything: games, TCG, anime, etc. I think you kind of touched on the subject earlier when Raven was in here, Britt. So, did you start with Red and Blue, or did you start? Or did you start with something else?
It's a decent story about that actually, but yes, I did start with Red. Um, the first year that it came out, 1998, to the U.S., I believe. 96 in Japan and 98 in the. No, yeah, yes, I was 10. Okay. So that Christmas, my dad for Christmas bought my sister and myself a Game Boy Color each, same one, and he bought us each a game. You know, he bought her Pokemon Yellow and he bought me like Super Mario Brothers. And I remember being such a little bitch about it. I was like, I want Pokemon too, Dad. Like, why did you buy me Mario? So he felt so bad. I made him feel so bad. I'm such an asshole. That he brought me, the next day he picked me up, he brought me to GameStop and he bought me Pokemon Red. And that was my my first Pokemon experience.
Wow.
I
Also,
know.
hold on. Also, we got a friend in the chat, Namavor.
I know me.
Namavor was actually a previous guest.
Yes, he was one of your first.
Yep.
Yeah, he was on episode 3.
He's one of our best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hang around with him as much as I can. Yeah, go follow Namavor too, guys. He was on one of our past podcastees.
I fuck everything.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck all you.
My other dog's here to say hello, apparently.
My cat's still lying in my lap, and he's pretty much, being a hotbed.
Wow, this is the only time you guys will get a good look at him right now, and the only reason why he's here right now is because it's dinner time. And
I'm
he
okay
gets
with this.
really emotional and wants to eat, but
I'm okay with this.
How do you think this little guy is? All right,
all they care about is their food.
all right, Lauren, what about you?
My first experience was when I got my Game Boy Red. I also got Red. Which, don't ask me. I don't remember anything about it. Trauma. But I do know I still have the game tucked away in like a box in a bin somewhere in my apartment. But I loved it.
I see.
I think I got it because it just matched, to be honest.
That's actually really cute. I actually wanted to ask you, Lauren, specifically. When did you introduce your daughter to Pokemon? Like, how long ago was that?
The get-go. Like, pretty much since birth. She has played Pogo with me and watched that. And it developed that she could play Pogo pretty much by herself. And she
Wow.
had commandeered my iPad, which had Pogo on it. And then she started watching me play Pokemon, like on screen and on Switch and stuff. And so she's actually now just as much into screaming about shinies.
Yeah.
When I get them, she comes running over and she's like, "It's a shiny!"
Aww.
And it's probably the
that's
cutest
so-
thing. We're actually, I think I am gonna bring her to the Pokemon Go Fest this year.
In
Since
New
she
York.
does love it. So when we go to New York, we're gonna be only going for one day. So I think I'm actually gonna bring her when we go.
Oh my god, that is just so adorable. I definitely need to see videos and pictures of that.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty.
Oh yeah.
All right. My first experience came via the anime when I borrowed a certain somebody who I will not name at the time a VHS of Pokemon. Well, I didn't actually borrow it. I just kind of swiped it from his bedroom. But anyway, I took the tape and I watched it. It contained 3 episodes: Pokemon Shipwrecked, I Love the Giant Pokemon, and Tentacool and Tentacruel. So I watched it and I'm
remember
like,
all those episodes.
yeah, me too.
Mhm.
I remember watching them, like I was just so mesmerized by how this is. Like this is so amazing. It's like wow, like this is really amazing. Later on, I got introduced to the card game, even though I didn't know how to play it. I open card packs on stream and just see what I can get, but I still have no idea how to play this game. I have no idea how to play the game.
I have 3 binders full. Don't ask me how to play.
I used to play the Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy Color. That was a great game. I have it on my DS now too. Good game.
Oh, cool. And then later on, I was living in Wisconsin at the time, and I finally actually played my first Pokemon game, Sapphire, and it was already completed. I was just dicking around, in the game after it was done. So I will say that the very first Pokemon game I started and completed was Leaf Green. I will say that. I have gone into the past and have started and played older games on stream. I have played through Crystal. I have played through Red twice now on stream. I pretty much played at least one of every generation's Pokemon game. Plus a lot of the spin-off games, including Ranger and Mystery Dungeon. So yeah, just 3 episodes of the anime started all this. 3 episodes of the anime.
That's about right.
All right, so now we're on to one of my favorite parts of the podcast, emote elaboration. Lauren and Britt, I would like you to post some of your top or favorite Pokemon-related emotes in the chat, and just give a brief give a brief story as to how that came about, why it's there. Just give us the inside scoop into these emotes.
Yeah, they're all going in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'll do Lauren's too in a minute because she's logged in on my laptop. But
yeah,
those are all my emotes. Obviously, they're all Pokemon because what do? I play Pokemon, and they're all shiny because I'm a shiny hunter. So that was what. And then they're all my favorites. Like those are all of my favorite Pokemon. Most of them. Kyogre's not in there, but that's those are all my favorite Pokemon for the most part. And let me get Lauren's so she can explain hers.
Because I'm a variety Pokemon streamer. I normally stick to shinies unless they're like really need to be shiny. What's up with all the? What was up with the?
There's Lauren's.
What was up with the Growlithe ass wag?
Oh, that's Ada's. I love that emote.
All right, so these are Lauren's. I've seen most of these.
Mine are an array of things. So the one at the very bottom is me hugging the Twitch logo.
It was like her first emote.
That was my very first emote. Just because I thought it'd be really cute. I imagined me like hugging like the Twitch pillow. And then obviously I love Sylveon and in a love ball because she's just the cutest. That Pokeball, I actually don't know where that came from. It just appeared one day, so we're keeping it.
I see.
The ghost cat is actually Mr. Spooks, and I actually have him tattooed on my arm, and he became like a unofficial like stream logo, I guess. So we love him. Psyduck, obviously my favorite blue. Hype, we just did me as a hype emote. I'm obsessed with axolotls, so that's why we got the axolotls. The 2 booms are actually with one of my best friends, Crackback, who has been around since I started streaming. He was like one of the. I love this axolotl.
Aww.
Yeah, Namavore actually gave me this.
Yeah, I have one too.
I have one back there too.
All 3 of us have them. My boom emotes are from my best friend. We made them together, so we call them our babies.
I see.
Mine's a wolf though.
Aww.
Mine's a little happy wolf, and then he's a little angry guy.
I see.
We love.
Yeah. All of my emotes are either drawn, like, some of my emotes are drawn from a Fiverr designer. Some of them are drawn through Sunnyside Seas, aka Kathy.
Kathy did some
Kathy did some.
Yeah, and then there's also a good hand chunk that are made by Video Game Shay.
Yep, Shay makes mine too. Yep.
All right, so these are all my Pokemon emotes Pokemon related emotes. As you can see, I got heavy dark types. So I got like a little Zoroa giggling. That's from the anime. My Banhammer was supposed to be a little menacing, but it turned out to be a little too cute. My first emote was actually. There we go again. My first emote is actually a remake. The Demon emote was one of my first emotes, but it's actually a redraw because the other one sucked. Let's see, I got the Greninja High Shiny Darkrai, my Lurk Command emote. The reason why Regidrago is my Shiny Luck emote is because my very first ever on-screen Shiny was Regidrago. So, it pays homage to Regidrago. Were you guys saying something that I couldn't hear, or was my mic just glitching out?
No, she was just answering a question about dinner.
Yeah.
I see. Sorry.
I'm not trying to interrupt you.
That's fine.
My boyfriend's upstairs making us dinner, so we had to make a decision.
Oh, I see. I was just wondering if like if the mic you guys not talking when there's no voice was purposely
you're good.
or not.
We muted so that way we didn't interrupt.
We didn't want to interrupt you.
I see. Sorry, I was just wondering. All right, so yeah, I got a lot of Obscure theme emotes. I got Hype, I got Rage, I got freaking Peers. Like, my favorite one that Shay made was the one
My murder
that's...
one. I love my murder one. It's murder.
Yeah.
Murder.
Yeah, like my favorite one is based off of Obscure and Peers combined. That's my tier 3 emote. I got like Urshifu Flex. No one uses my Grimmsnarl emote because it looks a little bit non-sus. I got Happy Love, Baby Zig crunching on a heart. Yo Squid, what's up? I got a Lantern emote I nicknamed Sushi because I have fallen in love with Lantern over the past few years. I have fallen in love. I did an electric only Nuzlocke in Shield, which somehow I found a shiny Grubbin in a in a den.
Really? Full odds.
Yeah, full odds. I was literally just doing DAs to get some candies, and all of a sudden, bam, there's one shiny. I already had one on my team, so I just, like, yeah, shiny claws. Which flavor is that?
Crazy. That is the shake line, which is discontinued. It is
Caramel vanilla latte. And as I'm looking at them, I was like, what?
caramel vanilla latte. It's discontinued.
Yeah, I gotta get some Rogue and try it. I've tried Advanced Egg, but I haven't tried Rogue yet.
Use code Britt or Vix.
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, like I said, but I have to wait for my thing to clear. But I'm not gonna go explain about that. Oh wait, hold on. If you could replay any game for the first time, which one would it be? That's Bella's question.
If you could replay any game for the first time, probably Heart Gold Soul Silver again. I just love it so much to be able to do it.
Play that game just because I hear so many people
so
love
good.
it so much. I think I would. I've never played it, so I think I would just like to play it.
Yeah, I can understand that. I would probably try to replay. Probably. Jeez, which one? Probably white version, because back then I didn't have access to the internet, and Hydreigon was actually one of my most hated Pokemon for a while because Ghetsis' Hydreigon kept OHKOing my entire team, and I had no idea how to beat the damn thing. I had to figure out what.
Soul Silver Link. Oh, I wish. I'm trying to read your chat too. Sorry.
I want to do a Soul Link so bad. I just need to find the right partner. I want to do a Soul Link so bad. I even posted on, posted on Twitter regarding wanting a Soul Link partner, and somebody tagged Shine Patrol, and he kind of like responded he kind of like jokingly responded, but then I told him like straight up, you know where to find me, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to get a race going with Shine, but we'll see about that.
Well,
Soul Link is. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, coming from one of his best friends, it's hard to get him to collab. Not because he doesn't want to. He has so much going on right now. He just finished school full time. He has a new job starting. He's just got a lot going on. So it's not you. Don't feel that way. He's just very, very busy.
Hey, I understand that fully, so I'm not holding it against him. But Ritz, a Soul Link is like a two-person Nuzlocke where the first Pokemon you find is linked with your partners, and if one dies, the other one technically dies as well. And if you fail an encounter, your partner doesn't get the encounter.
We were gonna do a Soul Link for our subs. I think we'll continue it. Like if we ever hit it,
I agree.
We'll probably do it at some point. We're doing it for April, but I think we'll just continue it
through May.
Yeah.
Maybe make the goal a little bit lower this time.
Yeah.
Maybe 200. I think that'd be a good idea.
Like, I got a few people in mind who I want to do a Soul Link with, but it may be hard to like schedule said link. I mean, actually, my buddy John and I live in the same time zone, and we could do it. But the problem is, he doesn't like the collab. He doesn't like the collab with me. I had to like drag him by his ankles to get him on this podcast.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just like whenever it comes to like collabing and stuff, he's just like very he likes to fight kicking and screaming until I finally get him to do so. But I basically told him that this isn't going off the ground unless he's the pilot guest, so this is all because of him too.
Nice.
Okay, where were we? Yeah, we were talking about emotes. But yeah, I also got like non-Pokemon related emotes. I mean, everyone requested these two beyond reason, the nerd thing.
Drives me a little crazy they're not the same size.
I was just thinking the same thing.
They should be.
They're not.
No.
I mean, shade.
NE is smaller than RD.
It's actually the way the font is. I mean, that's EDO, and that's actually the way the font is. I have like no control over that.
Okay.
Yeah, some letters in EDO like stick out a little bit more, like the R, but that's something that just like that's out of my control.
I was just saying.
I said the episode's been pretty good, Squid. I mean, I'm just trying to get these two ladies down to about 2 hours because they got dinner plans, so that's pretty much the only thing that's other going on. All right, so the next talking point, we kind of been doing this the whole podcast, but like aside from your Kyogre experience and various other things that Lauren has been babbling on about, like, are there any other experiences you guys can think about when it comes to Pokemon that you can bring up here that are like really cool, interesting, weird stuff like that? It doesn't even have to be on screen as well, so it can be off screen as well. So, hit me. What stories you got?
Coolest, strangest moments.
I mean, they could be strangest
I
moments.
just love shiny hunting as a group. Like, we'll get 3 or 4 of us together and just sit in a voice chat and like be able to shiny hunt together and all get excited for each other about different stuff. It's just like a real fun experience that I rather enjoy a lot. And we do it like weekly, and it's probably like the highlight of my weeks.
Yeah, every Sunday.
Yeah. Like nothing like too crazy has happened yet.
I wouldn't say crazy. Yeah, I to piggyback off of that, it's just we do VCs a lot with our friends, and we shiny hunt together a lot, and it's just the best conversation, the best like, I don't know, company, and the funniest, the funniest shit, the best laughs come from those VCs. But
like we have a lot of good times and met a lot of amazing people along the way that now we get to call like our best friends.
Yeah, I can agree on that fully. Actually, in August of last year, I literally went and met half my mod squad and a few of my VIPs in person.
Yep. That's awesome too.
Yeah, we'll be doing that definitely. We have a few who live near us, and unfortunately a few who live quite far. So getting everyone together is definitely going to be a long process to collab together, but one day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I live in Tennessee, so if I'm anywhere close and rope me in, I'm down for anything.
Yeah,
we're in Connecticut, so we're on the East Coast.
Yeah, I'm technically near the East Coast, so I can make the drive. Trust me, I've driven from Michigan and back in like 10 hours.
Yeah, we go to PAX East every year. We went last year, we went this year, and it's going to be an every year thing. And that's when we get to meet a lot of people because people can come out for an actual event and like see spending money to fly out or something like that is a little bit easier when you have a whole event. And Britt and I have gotten to meet a lot of really cool people these past 2 years, and I can't wait to just get more people out as more planning is happening and finances are a little easier on everybody.
CG has a question.
Yeah. We kind of touched topic about that earlier in the stream regarding y'all's how you guys started streaming and whatnot.
The second part, though, CG, the second part to that question, I would say the Pokemon community is probably the best community I say on Twitch. Everybody knows somebody to a degree. Everybody's willing to shout each other out. What is happening?
Playing.
Okay. Sorry if you hear my dogs; they're playing over there. Everybody's willing to shout each other out. Everybody's willing to help each other out. I know just by a simple post of canceling my stream yesterday, I probably have 50-something comments of everybody's condolences. And like, that's what the Pokemon community is about. Everybody sticks together. Everybody's there for each other. And
no one's in it for themselves. Like we all care about everybody as a whole. There's no focus on one person. It's on everybody and how we want everyone to succeed. And what do you need for help? And how can we get you where you got to go? And what can we do for you? And it's a giant family. It's not just, me or you or whatever. Like we all get to be in it together and figure out how to navigate through the new world together, which is good, especially if you're like, you feel alone as a streamer, you feel alone as a person, you have your gamer friends and your IRL friends to reach out to, and actually like you're not so alone anymore.
I can agree with everything you said. I do unfortunately know a little dark side of that community. I know a few in the community that are like that, but I'm not going to name them off the top of my head because I'm not here to disgrace Poké
I'd rather
streamers.
us just not talk about anything negative about it. Not to
exactly.
Not to be rude or anything. Like everyone's so positive, and that's what our channels are all about, is keeping positivity and being there for each other. And if you have a negative experience, it is what it is, and no one's perfect.
That's what I was
and
gonna
things
say.
happen.
It's like that in every community. There's always going to be a couple
Yeah, I know
bad
that.
eggs in every community.
Yeah, like
so
yeah, I promote a safe space, even though it gets chaotic around here sometimes. I always promote a safe space, and sorry. I always promote a safe space, and I'll try to be as positive as possibly can. There are moments where I just need to like talk with everybody and break down and cry, because those are like moments where I need to show people that I am vulnerable. I'm not like this impenetrable wall. I'm a human being. I cry, I sweat, I bleed, stuff like that. I mean, probably the greatest showing of the Pokemon community being openly expressing their love to me was when I came out as a rape survivor. That was that was one of the that could have been one of the darkest moments of my Twitch journey, but it turned to be one of the brightest because everyone commented, showing me support, DMing. I mean, Lauren, you yourself messaged me regarding everything that happened, and I do appreciate you reaching out to me whenever I revealed that. But yeah,
it's a big step to go through, and to just have people there knowing that it's okay and you're safe, then that's all it takes.
Yeah, that's another reason why I started doing all this, just to find a place where I belong. I guess you could say that.
Yeah, I think a lot of us start that way.
Yeah. Like, I had no ill will for starting streaming. I just wanted to share. I'm still doing streaming the way I did when I started, and I just wanted to express my love for Pokemon and share it with the world. That's basically all I do this for. And also to, and also to meet the most amazing people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, honestly. I think I talked to my online friends about more IRL problems than I talked to any of my IRL friends. Obviously, other than this one, she doesn't count. She's literally part of me.
I don't really at this point in my life, I don't really have any more IRL friends. I have more I have more online friends than that. Well, technically I have 6 IRL friends that I met a few months ago, but that's pretty much it, to be honest, along with my coworkers.
Yeah. It's better to have quality over quantity, right?
Exactly. I don't need a million friends. I just need a handful of people that are going to be, stick with me back to back no matter what.
Yep.
But I actually didn't get a chance to talk about like some of my like craziest moments that could happen. What's Hunter? Chopped liver? No, he's not chopped liver. He's not chopped liver. Hunter's my coworker. He actually pops in here from time to time.
You call him
I actually told him I'd be interviewing two beautiful ladies, and he's like, "I'll be there." Yeah. So I don't know if he's. Yeah. I don't mind complimenting women on there. I don't mind complimenting about it. I find it easier to talk with. I find it easier to sit down and talk with a lady than I do a guy. Considering my experience.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't know. I just feel comfortable. I feel cozy.
Well, good. Glad you feel comfortable talking to us.
That's what our communities are literally all about.
Nope.
Exactly. I feel comfortable I feel comfortable even if I'm just lurking. But yeah.
We love our lurkers. They're our top tiers.
The backbone.
Exactly. That's what I always say. Have you either 200 Zygarde in DAs before?
Hell no.
No. I'm terrified of that hunt, actually.
Not gonna happen.
I did. And that was one of my craziest moments because I got it super quick. I was only counting the DAs that we finished, and I got it at 39 completed DAs.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was super lucky. That was super lucky there. But I think everyone should know about the 151 challenge and the Gen 2 Shiny challenge. I was actually a part of those, and I'm the guy that caught the Dragonite during 151, And Nerd Out himself was so impressed. He shared it on his Twitter, and whenever he talks about it, he said, "Thank you for the epic Dragonite." Because all I was doing... What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Literally, I was going for Nidoran, and all of a sudden I see this little sparkly green foot pop in my corner of the screen. I'm like, holy shit! I didn't want to lose it, so I master balled it.
What game was that in?
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The smallest of green foot.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Like, if you go ! Dragonite in the chat, that's where you find it. But, yeah. Then in Generation 2, then the Gen 2 challenge rolled along. I decided to coin myself the pseudo collector of the series. So I went for Tyranitar. Hatched a Larvitar egg, evolved the Tyranitar. Bam, Top Goon claims 2 pseudos.
Nice. Lucky.
Actually, I was lucky for me.
Well, as soon as we get some confirmation or whatnot that Guinness is gonna, formally set the records, we're probably gonna be going for Gen 3 soon. So now's your chance.
I hope so. I did Gen 2. I did the Gen 2 one. I would love to do the Gen 3 one.
Yeah, basically anyone who's in that Discord right now is gonna be in the Gen 3 event, but they'll also obviously invite more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a challenge ahead because I gotta go for 2 pseudos, Salamence and Metagross.
Mm-hmm.
Rough.
Sword and Shield.
But I got plans for both of them. There's a cave in Scarlet and Violet you can quickly get a bag on, and then in Sword and Shield, I'm gonna do Egg Metagross.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Another crazy thing that happened was I was doing my 24-hour 1K celebration. My family actually came and played with me.
Love when fam gets
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah, but that's not the crazy thing that happened. I'll explain it in a sec. Another question. Thank y'all for doing the podcast before dinner.
Oh, thanks,
yeah.
Belladonna.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bells. So here's what happened. So we were playing XD Gale of Darkness together, and my chat redeemed Spicy Bean Boozled because I have a redemption for that. And
Bean Boozled. Britt has a Bean Boozled challenge.
I got spicy.
I have to buy more beans.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. I got regular and spicy. So someone redeemed Spicy Bean. I rolled the Reaper, and my brother-in-law and my sister decided to join with me. He got Sriracha. She got Habanero.
Sriracha.
We all consumed
Britt
it.
knows a thing about her too about Sriracha.
I do.
We all consumed it. I stepped off for a minute to get water. My sister whispered into the mic, "I just swallowed mine." She didn't even chew it.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
She swallowed it like a pill. She screwed me.
Imagine just full swallowing it.
Yeah, she basically flipped the middle finger to me and her husband. And he was right there.
For nothing. Swallow or go home.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I heard that one. I heard that one.
Yep.
All right. We actually got a little bit of time left, so I wanted to quickly go over some Pokemon news with you ladies. I found a few articles I wanted to share with you two regarding some Pokemon stuff. The first one's a little bit upsetting. The second one is, kind of like personal thought process, stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure you saw this on Twitter or not, but the voice actor who has voiced Professor Oak, James, Meowth, Gary, and many more in the Pokemon anime has unfortunately retired from voice acting due to a form of throat cancer.
Yes.
Obviously, this is very unfortunate. James Carter Cathcart is his name, and I do. Yeah, this guy has been with the Pokemon community for 25 years, and it is a damn shame that he had to quit like this. So, like, all my condolences go out to himself, his family, and I really hope that he kicks its ass.
Me too.
I mean, were some of the characters that he voiced some of your favorites in the anime, or were some of them just like kind of like an undercard for you?
I only watch Indigo Plateau. That's it. So I'm not up to date on the anime or anything, and Lauren's never seen them, so we can't really talk too much on it.
Oh, I see.
We're not huge into shows. Like we don't have time to watch a lot of shows. So
I'm lucky if I get to watch anything at this point.
yeah, basically all of our time is working. We work a lot, both of us, and streaming.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm still wondering how the hell I'm able to binge watch like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul when I can. I'm still surprised I can still do that.
Breaking Bad. That's a good show.
Yeah, I love
both
it.
of them.
But yeah, James, even though he was like the quote unquote bad guy, James was one of my favorite characters because he was like the most lovable member of Team Rocket, and he actually gave a damn about his Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just found that extremely cute and whatnot. But oh wait, hold on,
Matsuri just announcing that if you want the Ultra Ball backpack in Scarlet and Violet, you gotta enter a tourney before May 4th. And then we're just trying to clarify.
I don't really care about the new backpacks in the game. I really don't even care. I hardly ever do character customization in Scarlet and Violet. I just change my.
I actually care. So thank you, Matsuri, for letting everyone know. Yeah, we appreciate it.
But yeah, I do. Yeah, but I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that, sir. I do appreciate that. All right, so this article is on like Kotaku.com, and a man named Kenneth Shepard wrote an article defining the toughest gym leaders in each Pokemon game. So obviously this is more of a point of experience or something like that, but I want to go down the list and see if we can agree on if these are accurate based on our experience.
Okay.
So for Red, Blue, and Yellow, and I guess all Kanto games, Sabrina. I agree with this. What about y'all?
Okay, so you're gonna have to say it again. What are we agreeing with?
This article is saying this guy gives it like the toughest gym leaders in each Pokemon game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't think she was tough. I don't agree.
You don't agree with Sabrina?
I don't think she was tough.
Who do you think is?
Hi, Nomi. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate you.
Bye, Nomi.
I think the hardest in Kanto was Giovanni.
Oh God.
Giovanni.
Well, Whitney was not Kanto though. Whitney was the second.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one in a second.
But yeah, Giovanni
for sure. Anything to do with Giovanni makes me mad.
But I think in Red, Blue, and Yellow, I do think it was Sabrina, because in the older games there really wasn't anything to beat psychic types.
I never had an issue beating her. I never remember an issue beating her.
I mean, me neither, but you know, it's obviously, you know, psychic types were OP in Gen 1. That's pretty much all it's based off.
Yeah.
All right. Gen 2. Gen 2. Whitney. We can agree on this?
She was a pain in the ass.
The Miltank was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But Miltank could be cute boy.
Pain in the ass though with that rollout. And just a disclaimer before we continue. Going gen by gen, I'm not going to remember all the gym leaders, and neither is she.
No.
All right, well, I'll tell you who it is and what typing they were. So you remember at least the types of the gyms, right?
Probably not.
All right,
I'm 34 years old. I haven't played these games in so long.
I literally played Red and then nothing else until Sword and Shield.
And I lost all my games, I already told you, so I haven't played these games in years.
All right, well, we'll just go. All right, we'll try. We'll try our damnedest. But yeah, I can agree with Whitney. Me personally, I never really had much trouble with her, but every time she stomped and made me paralyzed, flinched me, that would piss me off.
Yeah.
All right, Ruby and Sapphire, Norman, your dad, the 6th gym leader.
He was a pain. I remember him being a pain in the ass. Yeah, he was tough. Yeah. There weren't really a lot of fighting types that you could get before you fought him. I don't remember correctly.
I mean, if you chose Torchic, you had Blaziken, but you had to pay attention to the slacking, like, definitely, especially in the newer games. I mean, the newer games, they give you a little bit leeway, but in the older games, in the newer games, like, in Emerald, you had to pay attention to that belly drumming Linoon. You had to pay attention.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Fantina, the Ghost Gym leader.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
In Platinum, she was the 3rd. In Diamond and Pearl, she was the 5th. She used Haunter, Driftblim, Duskull, Mismagius.
I don't remember. I really am not gonna lie to you.
I say in Platinum, it was a little bit harder because a fully evolved Mismagius with Shadow Ball and Magical Leaf that early in the game was a little bit OP. But if you had a solid strategy, you can get through that pretty easy.
Yeah.
I'd say probably the one that gave me the most amount of threat was probably Volkner because I didn't really have much of a ground type on my team for electric types.
Mm-hmm. So Gen 5, 6, and 7, I will not remember. I won't remember their names. I won't remember their Pokemon types. It's been so long.
All right. Well, the 5th one they say was Elisa, and she was the electric gym because there was an electric gym.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say this is. I mean, if you don't pull an Ash, you would easily get through electric types. Because if you had like a Palpitoad with a rock move, I think you can use one with a rock move. She had 2 Emolgas and a Zebstrika. In the other game, she had like a Flaffy and Emolga and Zebstrika. But I never really had much trouble with Elisa.
Okay.
I would say based on the teams that I used, I think I had more trouble with. Who did I have the most trouble with in those games? I don't know. Honestly, Winona can be really freaking annoying. No, not Winona. Shit. Even I don't remember the second gym leader name. The normal type gym leader in Black and White. Lenona. Lenona. That was her name. Yeah, with that Watchog was a motherfucking bitch. That Watchog was a bitch. All right.
Yeah, I don't remember. I really just don't. I'm not gonna sit here online and pretend that I don't.
All right, I'm just gonna get my opinion on this and see if you guys can iterate and whatnot. But X and Y they said was Valerie, and I can't agree on that because by that time you had either a poison or a steel type on the team, and Fairy wasn't too much of a trouble because she had Mr. Mime. What else did she have? I know she had Mr. Mime and Sylveon. She also had a Mawile, so you had a Fairy type, a Ghost type, and a poison move on the team. You pretty much cleared her. Me personally, I didn't have trouble with any Kalos gym leaders, so none of them were hard to me. Because like I said, super easy games.
They got easier as time went on because of the fan base.
Yeah, they can't appreciate a hard fought game these days.
Well, kids are different nowadays, yeah.
I mean, hell, I'm only 26 and I feel like I'm in my mid 30s when it comes to my mental game. All right, in Sun and Moon, there really weren't any gyms, but apparently the Kahuna that gave you the most trouble was Acerola. Actually, do I remember? Actually, do you even battle her until the league? I don't think so. I don't know. I think that is what these guys talk about when it comes to the league. I think when it comes to the Pokemon League in Sun and Moon, I think, in all honesty, like, I probably had the most trouble with Hala. Probably more trouble with Hala and his fighting types.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I was actually prepped for more of the fighting type game when it came to my. Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked the wrong button. The Sword and Shield team, so it's like, yeah, I don't know what to think about that one. Sword and Shield, we can agree on this one? We could try to, at least.
Yes. We can
Raihan.
agree. What is it? Who?
Raihan, the last one. The double team.
Yeah.
Or the tag team battle.
Yeah. Still not too hard, though, but yes, the hardest, probably, yeah.
I mean, some people weren't really equipped for tag battles, but if you had a solid strat, you can get through that pretty easy. I mean, when I did my first Dark Lock in there, shit, I don't even remember how I did that. I think I used Urshifu to take down that big boy. But yeah, I have to go back and watch that, to be honest. I need to watch some of my old content. All right, Scarlet and Violet. We were actually talking about this.
They were all
just so easy.
I didn't have a single problem with any of them.
I know, but apparently the one that they deemed, this guy at least deemed the hardest was our good boy Larry.
Not even close.
No, I don't think so. I think that the harder one was the double battle ghost gym.
I didn't
Not
have
Larry.
Larry
I didn't
didn't
have
even
problem.
do anything but stand there.
I didn't have any trouble with Larry. I didn't have any trouble with the ghosts. Jeez. I
There
have to
was
go
no
back and
trouble with
watch
any,
like.
but you have to pick one, right? So I would say the double battle ghost if I had to pick one.
Like if I had to
Yeah.
pick one, I would probably say that Nikes. Like if we were talking about strictly the gym battles, I would probably say, jeez, which one gave me the most trouble?
Yeah, Bella, exactly. A mood, but not a struggle.
Yeah, it was just a little battle, but not a struggle. That's pretty much all I can say about that. Larry is a mood, not. Oh yeah, that's what you just said. Sorry, I was like, I wasn't watching the chat when I rolled up that article. Yeah, that was basically the article that I had there. All right. Ah, crap! I closed it out. All right. So the last part of the podcast, I like to give the guests this time around, a moment to talk about any and all future plans that they have regarding Twitch. What are their plans for for future content, goals they have, stuff like that. So, what have you got? Hit me.
Well, I've been doing a lot more double hunting lately. I think I'm gonna introduce that more into my streams more often now that I have 2 capture cards. I like to do more collabs with people that I haven't done collabs with. Ultimately, the goal by the end of the year is to hopefully I want to be able to hit Twitch partner at some point. So that's going to be a goal, long distance goal in the future for me anyway. And I want to hit at least 5K followers by the end of the year.
Okay. All right, good goals to have there. What about TikTok? You do TikTok?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep.
TikTok's still an entity.
Yeah. I mean, TikTok and YouTube are 2 things that I work on too.
Mm-hmm.
But Twitch is the main streaming platform, the main platform, right? So everything else is just kind of backing it up. My main goal is Twitch, and then Kick on the side. I do Kick on the side too.
Yeah, I haven't tried Kick yet, so maybe one day I'll try that. I'm not sure.
Thanks, Mitsuri.
What about you, Lauren? What do you got?
I think my main goal this year is to do more collabs with different people and kind of outreach a little bit more and meet more people. My stretch goal definitely is to hit like 3.5 to 4 this year. Or not 3.5, 2.5 to 3 this year. And see if we can get there. Just I don't know about the extra stuff. I tried doing YouTube, but I just don't have the time to dedicate to YouTube properly. Being a mom and working full time and then streaming 3 days a week, I just don't have the time to commit to it. And if I'm gonna release something, I don't want anything to be half-assed. So maybe eventually figuring out a system to get more YouTube content, and more TikTok content on there. My TikTok grows itself with other stuff that I have going on. So pretty much just growing across all platforms and just staying more consistent.
Yeah, I can see with that. No half measures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually just showed off my tattoo right there. But yeah, my plans for like the remainder of the year is to, like you, Lauren, hit about 2.5K. I want to continue to keep posting at least my podcasts to YouTube, so that way I get some form of YouTube content out there. Like I don't edit these heavily, I just like highlight them and then post them to YouTube. That's pretty much all I do. I tag everybody who is a part of it and tag links and stuff like that. But I want to continue my double hunting as well. I just started double hunting with my second capture card, the Darkrai, and now Dracozolt somehow. So right now I got 2 full odds hunts I gotta contend with.
Good luck.
I want to do one more season of the podcast for the year ends, so expect at least 10 more podcasts Actually, I'll explain more about this later, but I got 2 more podcasts in May. Then I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break, and I'll explain more in detail about that later. But I want to recruit more people for the podcast, connect more, and just try to be the best person I could possibly be, grow more as a human being, and just it's hard for me. I have a hard time expressing myself in words, so I like try to over-explain myself. I just want to continue to be the man I have been the past couple of years, and just like don't forget where I come from. Continue to do Twitch the way I've been doing, and just have fun. That's all I've done this for.
Fun is most important.
Yeah, I'm not really Twitter orientated, so I'm not really looking for new Twitter followers, but I do want to hit 500 TikTok followers as well. That's a decent stretch goal right there. Oh, and also, somehow, some way, this bastard's making it to TwitchCon. I don't care how I get there, I'm going.
Full send only.
Yeah, that's not in the cards for us, unfortunately, this year. But
No.
I want to go so bad. Like, I missed out last year, but this year, I have to go. It sucks, though. I wanted to go to San Diego, but they're having it in Vegas. What the fuck?
yeah,
I would love to go to Vegas. Two of our very
our
best friends
are in
live
Vegas.
in Vegas.
Nomi's in Vegas, and so is Wolfie.
And then
Ooh.
one of our other best friends, Topher, is right outside. And it's like everyone we would love to be with are right there.
So
but
we would really like to go, but unfortunately,
we do not have thousands of dollars to just
spend.
fork
Yeah,
over.
Yeah, I
it's
know, like-
expensive.
Like, if I had a travel buddy, I would drive to Vegas, to be honest. I like driving. I like road trips.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Vegas from here to there is like a stupid amount of hours.
It's like
Yeah,
days
I already
worth
looked it up. From
for-
where I live to Vegas, it's like 25 hours.
I think ours is like 56 or something.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's one side of the country to the other.
Yeah,
I would never be away from my daughter that long. I couldn't.
I know. It's perfectly understandable right there. I mean, you gotta put as always, you gotta put your family first.
Yeah. And I don't think I would want to be away from my boyfriend for that long either. Like, I'm a very homebody. Like, I have Britt, my boyfriend, and my kid, and I'm good.
I'm a homebody myself, but unfortunately, I got no one to come home to. So maybe someday, but who knows? Oh yay, food samples.
Yeah. Garlic butter, chicharron.
Ooh,
Good.
ooh.
Garlic butter smelling?
Yeah.
Garlic butter
Like I said.
chicharron. Oh god, that
Mhm.
sounds amazing.
He's upstairs cooking us dinner, so we do have to. Hopefully, we're almost done. We have to bail soon to eat.
I won't keep them too longer, y'all, Mister.
Pork chops and wings.
Martin is his name.
I won't keep them too longer, Martin. We're about to wrap up.
We're almost done.
Too fatty for you.
It's too fatty, yeah, but
It's
the
a little-
taste is really
She
good.
doesn't like that.
Or still
That's
doesn't
good.
come.
Ah, excited.
Mm.
Sorry,
Dinner,
what's-
Mitsuri, dinner is garlic butter chicharrones, which is like with a what did he say it was like the pork fat,
belly.
pork belly,
It's pork belly. I want.
wings.
Yeah, I
chicken
gotta
wings.
find a place that sells pork belly. I got major pork belly in recipes I want to try.
Yeah, he gets it all the time. I don't typically
Yikes.
like it because it's too fatty, but he's also making hot chicken wings, so I'm very excited.
I see. But yeah, we're actually about to wrap up here, y'all. I was actually I didn't know how long this podcast would go, considering we had 2 guests. But yeah, considering
It
you all
went
had
pretty
dinner
quick.
plans, I didn't want to keep y'all. I didn't want to keep y'all for hours on end. So so again, I want to thank you again, Britt and Lauren, for taking the
course.
time out of your day to be a part of the podcast, be a part of pokeNERDS Inc., and definitely just be an amazing guest right now. Like literally, I was actually kind of happy that I was able to vent out a little bit regarding Valorant Persian because I've had some offline stuff. I've had some
Let out the
offline stuff going
frustrations.
on. I've had some offline stuff going on that genuinely pissed me off. So it was good to transfer that energy into something else that was pissing me off.
Glad we could help.
Glad we were able to assist.
But hey, you two have been absolutely amazing guests. You two are lovely as ever. And again, just thank you all
you.
so much for being amazing nerds.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
There's our favorite.
All right, so I want to start a new tradition. I want to let the guest pick the raid because I like to raid out every stream. So do you have
Oh,
anyone in
we
mind
do.
who's live?
Yeah, let me take a look. I've got tons of people.
Yeah. I want to start a new tradition.
Yes.
The guest picks the raid, unless there's a special occasion going on where I have to pick the raid. So what do you got for me?
All right.
Who would you like to
So
send me to?
I'll
So this
type
is
the
one of
name in
our
chat.
All right, I'll type.
Just
All right, type the
that.
name and I'll put it up in my thing.
Who?
You spelled it.
Oh shit! So hold on, I spelled it wrong. Sorry
Alright.
about that.
This is one of our IRL friends that we got to meet at PAX East, and he was amazing. And I was so happy to meet him. and
Pokemon streamer.
He is
Okay,
a Pokemon
short
streamer right now. It looks
fuse.
like he's just chatting because he probably just started recently.
Okay, short to Fuse. He's doing Arbor Week.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so are we.
It is Arbor Week.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we're gonna go meet a new friend of ours for us in the Goon Squad, Short to Fuse, and I'm gonna get the rate up.
Definitely drop him a follow, guys.
All right, mods, can you drop the raid messages in the chat for us? Exclamation point raid is for subscribers. Exclamation point raid 2 is for our followers. So again, Britt and Lauren, thank you so much for taking part in this podcast. Again, I'm gonna keep saying thank you. But
Of course.
all right.
Thank you.
How do you two like to end your streams? Like, how do you guys have a special outro?
Really, we just thank everyone for hanging out, any subs and love that was shown, and that we just want you to pass the love off to whoever we're rating to, and make sure you drop them a follow and show them all the love that you guys show us.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I like to do the same, but I have a little special catchphrase I like to do. So I like to say, stay safe, stay strong, stay tuned for more Pokemon exclusive content, and as always, this has been the Top Goon, your man Spence. Beast out. Find your spark. Y'all have a good night.
Bye, Mitsuri. Bye,
guys.
CG. Bye, everybody.
Love you.
All right, everybody. See y'all in the next podcast in a couple of weeks.